Hi everyone, we're doing day 6 today, and today I'm going to be using, I've got a lot of leftover bits and pieces of die cuts that I've already stamped and inked up and things like that, and I just thought we'll put something together. So without further ado, let's come down. It's good not to waste anything that you've got, so you might have, like I had some seahorses left over, had some shells left over, so also some of the flowers left over, and they're all similar in colours. I had some fish left over and I thought I'm going to use all these bits up. I had some banners left over and some seaweed left over. So I pulled out of our designer series paper this piece that I had cut that was left over, and this fitted perfectly onto my card. I also had a rectangle stitch frame that I had done left over as well, so I thought let's see what we can do. So my card is 21 centimeters by 14.5. That's my standard one, and normally I cut these to fit into that unless I'm going to mat them, which is 14 by 10. I'm going to leave it like that this time. I'm just going to put that straight on the front. So we're just going to add the pieces to this, so let's see what we come up with. Now the nice thing about this is that when you've got a whole lot of leftovers, you can just start placing and see what happens. So which way do I want this? It's got beautiful gold on it too. It's just absolutely beautiful, this designer series paper. Okay, so this is in our main catalogue, and I didn't write any of the pages down. I didn't even think about it. I just thought, well, I'll put this together. So we can come up a little bit higher with our frame, because then we can build up down the bottom. So you could make this into a shaker card as well if you wanted to. You could put some window sheet in there and do a shaker card, but I'm just going to do a build-up card with our dies today. So I'm just going to pop this frame down. Now I think I might use the word thank you. I don't know if it will fit on that one, but it should fit on this one. Okay, so let's have a look. We need to put our word in first, and we might go with the soft succulent word, ink I should say. Now I'm just going to try to do it more into the middle. Oh, that didn't help, did it? I've got ink everywhere. Let's turn it over. Let's clean our stamp. Obviously must have used the stamp before. Okay, let's try again. New inks, just be very mindful. It can happen to any of us. Not to get it around the edge. Okay, so we don't want it around the edge because it doesn't look very good. Okay, we've still got a tiny little bit there, but that will probably get away with that. I'm wondering if it will fit on the other one that I've got out. Oh, we might be able to stick it on there. Let's have a go. I feel that one's too thick anyhow for what I want. So let's see if we can get it on here, because I want it, just trim it. Yes, that's better. I prefer that little one. Just trim that one off now. Okay, sometimes I'll keep that other one for another card a bit later, but this one I just want to trim off, and I want that coming probably under there. Okay, let's put that in about there. when you know you're going to put a word in underneath, probably good idea not to glue it down too hard. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got here. We're going to use the small dimensions to raise this arm. Here, and I'm just going to put a couple. Now, I always talk about not putting too many on the top or the bottom to start off with, because in case you want to slide something in or out, you can't do it if you got you can't do it if you have the glue or the dimensions on that. So okay, so we want to come in with a little bit of the seaweed as well, coming up behind. Now, it probably won't matter if I've got a little bit of a dimension showing down the bottom here, because I'm probably going to put a shell over the top of that. Okay, hope you can see what I'm doing and I'm not working too far out of the camera. Okay, so we're going to pop that down here, and like I said, I put that more up the top because we can come in with our shells and that down the bottom. Okay, bring in a couple of shells on this one. And bring this one up. And if you want to poke something like this down in there, if you have too much glue, you can't. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, let's come in with our blue one. Not quite sure where I want things at the moment, so when you're sort of happy with where you've got things happening, then you can sort of, yeah, that one can go in there. Then you can add more dimensions to it if you want to. So just add some dimensions in here, which is good. We want our seahorse sitting in here as well. So we want him coming in about the middle there, I think. So we might just put one there and one there and leave it at that for the moment. Just one on the belly and one on the back fin, because we might want to stick some other things in around it. Okay, then you've got some more of these that you can build up on. So I might pop this one coming in around here. And then bring in a pink one. We've got some little fish as well. I love using up the bits. I never know what my card's going to turn out like, because you've just got a whole heap of bits and you just want to use them. And that's the idea of, oh, that looks quite good. That one can go in there. And that's the idea of just doing it with the bits. Is it's like piercing pieces together. You don't know what's going to happen until you've actually done it. Okay, so that looks quite lovely actually. You've got a lot of lovely colours onto that. And then you can sort of add some little fish also on here. Well, I like the idea of the green one coming out here on the front there. So you've got the little green one on there. And we've got a darker green one going that way. So I love the dyes that you get with all these. Okay, so we've got a couple there. You might want to bring one out over the top there. Coming out from under the shell there. So how gorgeous is that? It really is really beautiful to use bits and pieces. You can, if you wanted to, you could come up with some more up around the top here. You could put that piece in there if you wanted to. Let me have a look around and see what I think about that. I think I'll leave it off. You can put it on, you can take it off. No, let's put it on, we've got it. Might as well use it. Okay, let's put 3 on this one because we won't be putting anything underneath this one. So we want this one to stand up all the way through. So yeah, pop that in there. And you can sort of see it's really good because you can use everything up. Now with his eye you can put a little sequin in there or a little brad or something like that. If you wanted to add some bits of your ribbon, if you've got bits of ribbon floating around like little bits of ribbon, you could actually use some mini glue dot and have these coming out as well. You know, the ribbon coming up as well, so you can add some ribbon, you can add some bits and pieces in there. But this was just a quick little video to show you how cute you can add all your little pieces through here. And I just wanted to grab my other cards that I made this morning, on Crafty Monday. So if you're not in my Crafty Monday group, it's a free group for anyone. So this is one that we made this morning, just share with you. And this beautiful fish. And our seahorse again. And another seahorse. This is just all the scraps where the seaweed got cut out of, and I just used it on the bottom here. And then this is the one we just made with all the pieces that I had left over from a lot of stamping images and shells that I had and little fish and seaweed. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to use. So you can sort of see you can do so much with this. So I hope you enjoyed how you can actually just add. The same as I did this morning on Crafty Monday with these ones. So just a little bit of ink and adding some dies and the Designer Series paper. Well, how exciting was that? Quick and short, but I hope you enjoyed. Catch you later. Bye for now.